How to get the best pitch at a festival. Hello and welcome to VideoJug's Guide to Music Festivals. We're at the Witchwood Festival in Cheltenham. Unless you're rich enough for a helicopter and a hotel room, you'll be roughing it with the rest of us. Campsites can be noisy and crowded, but they're an essential part of your festival experience. And lots of fun once you've bagged the best spot. Follow our top tips and make yourself at home. Step 1. You will need a tent, some sticky tape, some unemployed mates, a flag, earplugs. Step 2. Get there early. There's no great secret to getting a good spot. The only surefire way to get first pick is to turn up as early as you can and mark out your territory. Some sites let you arrive the night before, but check with the organisers in advance rather than turning up out of the blue. If you have unemployed friends in your group, make use of them. Send them down as an advance party to reserve an area for your own tent by marking it out with tape. Step 3. Find a landmark. To help you navigate, pitch your tent near an easy-to-spot landmark. The more distinctive, the better. After you've had a few beers, all tents will start to look the same. This could be a tree, someone else's giant tent, or any other campsite oddity. Step 4. Get in the zone. When choosing your spot, suss out the vibe of each camping area. Some sites mark themselves out early on as party zones, whilst others are designated specifically for families and require more considerate camping. Some stages and beer tents stay open later than others, so be aware of your surroundings when choosing your spot. No matter where you camp, it's never going to be silent. That's what earplugs are for. Step 5. Set up camp. If you're going in a group, set your tents up in a circle with the entrances facing inwards. You can keep an eye on the contents of one another's tents, and you'll also have your own semi-private social area where you can hang out and relax. You may even want to raise your own flag to help you guide your friends back to base camp. Step 6. Don't be antisocial. Blocking off your area completely makes it harder for others to find camping space and to navigate the site. Check whether fires, gas stoves and barbecues are allowed before you set them up. And always use them at a safe distance from your tent to minimise the risk of fire. Step 7. There's no such thing as a perfect pitch. It's tempting to trek around the entire site in search of the perfect camping spot, but trust us, it doesn't exist. No matter where you put your tent, there will be upsides and downsides, so just concentrate on finding somewhere clean and reasonably convenient. That said, there are some definite festival no-nos. Step 8. Where not to camp. Never pitch your tent at the foot of a hill. Water runs downhill, and as soon as it rains, your tent will be flooded with mud. Stay well away from the campsite toilets. It may seem convenient when you first arrive, but after a few hours they'll start to whiff. You'll be woken by early morning sewage trucks, and even if it doesn't rain, the water pipes around the cubicles soon make the ground muddy. Should the worst happen and the toilets flood, you could even wake up in a stinking puddle of poo. Don't camp right by the walkway. A spot about 3 tents in from the path is good, as it's still easy to find and access. But you stand less chance of being peed on or having your tent crushed by drunken passers-by. One final word of advice. Pitch your tent before you get drunk. You'll be surprised how complicated it can be. Done.